Here we go. Am I ready? Are you ready? Are they ready? Are we ready? I don't know.
We trying to. Well, in the meantime, while we out here, we want to thank everybody tuning in to us. We got Shawn and Kels over there on Facebook. We got Shawn and Kels over there on Periscope. We got Shawn and Kels over there on my personal Facebook page. Looks like Ariel seems to be watching. And then we got Shawn and Kels, Airy Baby, right there on the curve page as well. So let's get a little bit of background on give me a little bit on the curve and what that, for those of you who don't know what the curve is and what that represents and what that's all about. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that while we wait on my boy to get wherever he's trying to be.
The Curve is a radio podcast. We air every Monday evening at 8:30 to about 10 p.m. with a recapping show on Wednesdays at 1. Basically, our job is to educate, inform, entertain, and to entertain you all on what's going on in the news as well as within the curvy community.
Okay.
We do volunteerism. We do humanitarianism. We what do we do?
Be fine and sexy curvy ladies?
Hey, we do that
is that
too.
part of the deal?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's a team composed of 9 of us.
There's 9 of y'all.
Sexy women from straight across the United States. None of us are all from here in Florida.
Okay.
And we just basically cover anything in the news,
Gotcha.
as well as with sports, political involvement. We talk about curvy doll events. We try to keep you informed on anything involving curvy women and men. We don't discriminate.
There's curvy men too.
There are curvy men.
Okay, all right, okay, curvy men. Okay, do they
I
call
don't like to
themselves?
really call
Do
them
they call them
plus-size
curvy
men.
What do you call them?
I call them curvy men, or men with some shape.
Curvy men. Okay, so I couldn't qualify as a curvy man.
You're a little slim though. You like slim thick. Slim thick. We got slim thick over here. But yes, make sure you tune into the Curve Radio Show every Monday at 8:30 p.m.
Curve
Your
Radio
partner. You can download the app in the Apple Store as well as Google Play.
Got
and
it.
that's YOPODNER.
Got it. Cool.
Tune in.
We in there.
Get right or get left.
That's what's that's
my motto.
Now, I just seen my boy come through here a second ago. He went somewhere, or whatever. You know what I'm saying, hey, Villanueva, Yvette, Shawn and Kels. Hello, hey, how you doing there?
Hey, look who it is.
This, we know who that is. And hey, look who it is over there. It's your boy Shawn.
Hi, Shawn.
Hey, now
One
we
half
can,
of the Shawn.
the other half of Shawn and Kels. Now we can form Voltron in this thing. Damn. Where you?
Traffic is terrible. Trying to get parked in.
You parked up in the Himalayas, nigga?
Yeah, pretty much.
Real nigga from the Himalayas.
Hey.
Player from the Himalayas.
I see that.
Oh, look, I'm live.
We all set up,
I was live.
bruh.
You got everything.
You know what I'm saying? We running
Hold
on Shawn and Kels page.
Okay.
Periscope.
Okay.
My personal joint.
Okay.
And
The
the
Curve.
curve. Right there.
We're live all the way across the board.
I'm saying we all the way live.
I look mad dark skin on the curve.
We're sorry though, because he has all the good lighting over here.
I just need my light skin to kind of show through a little
Shine bright like a diamond.
Put your flashlight on.
Yeah, if you got some flash on your joint, man, you might as well go ahead and
bit.
get
How
that.
everybody doing? Sorry I'm late.
Get that popping. All right, so y'all want to just well, first of all, now that my partner is here, now that my brother from another is
I
here,
like that though. It's kind of like hello, highlights.
everybody, let's officially kick this thing off. Welcome once again to the Shawn and Kels show.
Yes.
That's Shawn over there.
That's me.
That's Kels right here, and we just out here do what the fuck we could do, really.
This guy.
That's what.
I feel like I'm breaking up a happy home.
No, not at all.
No, this is
Not at
perfect.
all.
This
It's
is
perfect. It's glad to have us. Happy
Little
to have
estrogen in the building.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So we're happy to have that because we be doing some shit.
You want to see us all? Say hello to Nicole.
Hey,
Nicole.
That's Shawn.
How you doing?
Hey,
That's
Nicole.
girls. Maybe that's a better angle, yeah?
You, oh, yeah. We want to
You
see
see?
you too, Nicole.
Get that light over here. Y'all just gotta love me. Just get close.
We want to see you too, girl. Let's
Where we
see.
left-
Shout out to.
where we left off at, though?
We
What's
shot.
going
We
on?
We haven't quite started.
haven't we started just
We
yet?
were waiting on you.
Waiting on you because it was
Okay,
taking a
okay.
minute. You know what I
Sorry,
mean? But
but
A little
whatever.
family stream.
Boy, you know where I parked at? You would not believe where I parked at. I'm gonna need to drive back over there because ain't nowhere in there.
God.
When in doubt, think like a woman and pay to park. Right across the street.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Man, okay, whatever with that.
If you say that.
I'm saying, because I ain't paying for no parking nowhere. All the damn free parking around here. I park way the fuck.
And then it sucks
That
because like
way.
there's actually something going on in the park right now. There's like a movie or something, and there's like nothing but kids.
Right, Nicole?
It's like a theme park. Or something.
When in doubt. You remember that book, Think Like a Man? Think like a woman.
Like,
No sweat. No.
I ain't sweating.
Right?
I found the first parking spot, Deontay. Thanks for tuning in on Periscope, Deontay. Stay with us right here. You see Ari Baby from the Curve Radio right there. You know what I mean? Let me finish up my introduction thing that I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, as you already know, we are coming to you live from AT3 Adelaide 3 in Hollywood. That's off of Harrison and 19th Street. Feel free to stop on by if you want to. If you're in the area, come see us. You can come sit with us, chill with us. You can be like these guys right here on this couch right over here. Look at these guys. See them? See them on the couch? Boom. That could be you. That could be you right there. Live watching us. Watch you, watch us. How do you not want that? I want it. But whatever. Anyway, yo, did you know this shit could extend like this?
I did not know that.
Nigga.
It's your stuff. How you not know?
Good evening,
gadget.
my fellow curvy dog Christy. Welcome
Alright, so you know what?
to the man cave.
Let's just kick this motherfucker off.
All right, go ahead.
Straight out the gate. No Vaseline.
Wait, it's not working like I want it to.
Well, you can't do both, man.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably better.
You here and there. You
Yeah,
can't be on
already
both
in
at
there,
the
so
same
you
time.
can't make it work on both things. What are you trying to do? You
She want to stream from her phone and why
I
don't you
was
stream
streaming
from
from my personal page.
But you want to, that's the curve right there, right?
We in there.
Alright, we in there,
We
big.
good.
My bad.
So the question is, what's the definition of a real man?
Okay.
I'd like to hear from a man's perspective what you guys think a man is before I jump in and give you what a real man is.
You're gonna give us your opinion of what a real man
First of all, a real man is a human being.
is. Okay, well, the end of discussion. All right, y'all, thanks for coming out.
Tap out, mic drop,
We're
we
done
out.
here.
Okay.
We're
No,
done
but
here.
on a real talk, on a real talk for me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not even gonna give you my personal opinion as to what a real man
We
is
want
to
your
me.
personal opinion.
Hold on.
Okay.
A real man, by definition, is a human being.
Okay.
But men seem to subcategorize themselves into leaders, family first entrepreneurs,
Okay.
the head of household,
Okay.
is what we're all told. Father figures
Yeah,
to
okay.
some.
Right. Big ups to Phil watching on Facebook. Phil, what's up with you? Stay tuned, chime in, because we're gonna have it's gonna be a great discussion. It's gonna be
It's gonna be real.
it's gonna be real. Realer than real. Okay, keep going.
That's pretty much all.
That's
I have.
everything you
no,
got?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know you got more.
However, those a provider,
Okay.
okay,
But can a woman do every single
a
thing? you
woman
just
can
said?
do all of those things and then some. And you know why? For many years, and I'd hate to put this into being biased because I am full woman, as you guys know.
I've noticed.
Women have to step up to the plate and do things that men aren't able to do.
Such as.
I'm not talking about the lifting and all that other stuff. Men seem to put themselves in these positions, for instance, being incarcerated and otherwise, where women
Okay.
have no choice but to step up to the plate and be the provider, the caretaker, the breadwinner, the head of household for their men when they're not there. And to
Okay.
me, a real man would not put himself in that predicament if he was being the real man that he's supposed to be for his family.
Okay.
Okay?
I feel that. I think that's a great answer. I think that's a great way to kick
Start that
kick
off.
this bitch out. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying is, if a man didn't put himself in certain circumstances,
A woman wouldn't have to step up to the plate and oversee her role as a woman
What's a woman's
to
role
take
then?
care of
yeah,
it.
and then that kind of poses the question: what?
Next time.
No, but I'm saying because if we're talking about what a real man
Also
is,
a woman, a provider,
Okay.
caretaker,
yeah,
Okay.
clearly a mother. We know that all women are mothers.
right.
A help meet. See, a woman is supposed to meet a man where he is.
Right, yeah. There he go.
Oftentimes, women are on these pedestals that some of us don't deserve.
Right.
Okay.
I can't speak for the other 99%. I can only speak for one. Okay?
Okay.
But some of us women don't deserve to be put on these pedestals because we don't step up to the plate and do the things that we're supposed to do for our men.
So then that makes me just want to ask, what's a woman supposed to do?
What is this? So what about the hundreds of men of color who are wrongfully?
That's
Absolutely.
That's
I'm
the
not
question.
saying.
Keisha, that's what I'm.
That
on.
is a
Like-
good question.
Like, how do you? I mean, people are completely. You're saying circumstances. Like nobody puts themselves in situations.
Some
like
people
that.
do.
Well,
But
Some people do. Most of the prisons are filled with, let's just say, half of people who were wrongfully imprisoned.
Okay,
and the other half
so
got
let's-
there because they wanted to.
okay.
Not because you walked into a jail cell and said, lock me up because I'm out here dealing drugs. I'm
Right,
providing
right.
for my family.
Lubni
but at
says,
the same time,
curvy
when you're
women
providing,
rule the world. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Lubni.
shout out to you.
Curvy women rule the world.
The curve.
All
Hence
of
the
them.
curve.
You see the curve right there.
Yeah.
Ruling me be. Okay, well that went all the way that
Yeah,
way.
right.
Okay, all right. Well, we can go from there. I want to.
My rendition.
What do you got?
Yeah, whatever. My rendition. I think what I feel is a man is just like I've said in past things. I mean, a man's duty is just to protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do those things, if you're not prepared to do those things in any relationship, whether it's taking care of your kids or taking care of your wife, taking care of your household, if you can't protect and provide, then that woman don't need to be with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You can't call yourself a man. You can't call yourself a father if you can't do those two simple things. And that's just what I feel.
Protect
And provide.
So what are women supposed to do?
You cover
From your perspective.
You cover everything else.
So
you,
cook, clean, domestics.
But see, I don't
Raise
feel like
children.
That's not a
Like, what are women supposed to do from your perspective?
I feel like when you're in a partnership with your woman or your mate, because maybe not everybody's
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But when you're in a partnership with the other person, certain roles evolve. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that the woman, we're gonna use man woman just because it's a little simpler for me to say it that way. I'm not gonna say, oh, you're the woman, therefore you cook. You're the woman, therefore you clean. You know what I mean? It falls on whoever's best suited or whoever is, you know what I'm saying? Like the compromise there. I personally like to cook. I cook. I be
I didn't get a
cooking.
meal, though. Did you?
I be cooking.
I think we damn sure did.
What?
I didn't get a meal.
You didn't get a meal. You're not my woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was courting you, if I was after you, if I was in pursuit of you,
Right.
you know what I mean? Then those would be the things that I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And of course, whatever you do to get her is what thing you got to do to keep her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Now, if you can make better ribs than I can make, you probably can. But if you can, then you know what? When it's rib night, then you go ahead and get the ribs on. That was also a Bible reference for anyone paying attention.
Oh, here we go.
Double entendres on you bitches.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You know, from the rib, whatever.
I do too, Nicole.
But when there are certain things that you're more suited to do, then you should do those things. If I'm a better cook and I like to clean, I'm a better cleaner, then let me do that. That doesn't make me any less of a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? That
And I
just
think
means
that-
that's what I'm in. That's my role in that relationship.
And that comes back to, we hear that all the time about everybody talking about they want a real man, but then you see these things. And
Right. What is that?
What is your
real
rendition
man?
of
What is that?
what's a real man?
Should a nigga be out here pumping like 300 pounds and then running 10 miles and then slapping a bitch and then like
A real
what is
man
that?
But then you give them these things, you do these things.
and not superficial. Okay,
Okay.
y'all men, and I'm just
Y'all.
Now generalize.
a
Go ahead.
species.
Go ahead.
A species.
Generalize it.
Look into the view.
Y'all.
I want to say.
We got different
Men
canvases.
as a species, okay?
Yeah.
Talk about women being so superficial or non-authentic, okay? Meaning we come in with our best representative. We wake up. You remember that episode of Fresh Prince when he was sitting in the basement with your girl?
I'm sitting in the
And
back,
girl getting on my nerves.
Right,
That
yeah,
whole thing with
yeah.
the nails in the hand, didn't know if her body was hers. That thing.
Yeah.
You guys jump straight out the gate. That's your real hair. That's your real eyelashes. That's real nails. Superficial crap
Because
are
we-
all
we want that- we want that shit to be
so,
real. But
for
why
a
you put
woman,
it-
or
why
for
you
this
put it on?
1%, for this 1%, I want a superficial and non-artificial man. Okay. So what I mean by that is, by you being authentic, if you like or don't like something, you like a woman with long hair. Don't really know what your preference is. What's your preference?
Single.
He likes a single.
He take anybody at this point.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
That's,
Whatever.
he's a single man
Saying,
looking.
whatever.
He's on the
Where y'all at?
prowl.
Where they
so
at,
long
though?
hair, short hair, don't care.
You know what I'm
He's
saying?
got that life.
Yeah.
Where they
But
at?
however, those are your preferences. Now, when you say you like a woman with long hair per se, not too many
When did he say that?
ethnic women have long hair. So some of us, and I'm just gonna say myself, but I model, so I do what I want with my hair every day. It might be different.
Right.
However,
Melly Males.
women tend to do things that will attract a man or are meeting a man somewhat halfway. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, baby, it's growing out my scalp. Run your fingers through my hair." Type thing.
Whose fault is that?
Society's fault.
If she's got it on and she dressing like that, whatever,
Right.
and I'm looking at it, okay, you put it there for me to look at.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
But
everybody.
I think she's getting at the fact that we go for those superficial type of looks, but then at the same time we
You
present,
say that's what you don't
That's
want.
okay,
we
but you know
present
why?
ourselves.
That's
But
science.
listen. We
There's science to that,
present ourselves to want that real shit, but at the end of the day,
It ain't real.
We fall for the fake long hair or the
Because you didn't know that it was fake when you saw her walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? She passed it off as authentic.
I mean, it is real, but it's not mine.
Right, so I wouldn't.
Shout out to Sherelle.
I seen you right
for
now.
laying that scalp.
I wouldn't have known that wasn't. Is that your whole? I wouldn't have known.
It's all mine.
Because you own it, or because it grew out of your scalp and it grew down to your shoulders?
All of the above.
Okay, see, that's all you.
Right.
Now you might see somebody walking down the street and see the same exact dude, and it not be all her. But we don't know that looking in, y'all. I ain't got no motherfucking weave vision. Be like, hold on, wait a minute.
You got no ESP for
You know what I'm saying? That's a damn agent. I don't know that.
Right.
I only know what you present to me, and I'm gonna give you the science behind that.
All right, give it to me. Give it
Y'all
to me
ready
straight.
to learn some shit? Cause I know some shit.
Huh?
Now here's why we're attracted to that kind of thing. All right, when you look at a woman, and same thing when you look at a man, you are looking to pass off your offspring. Okay, so you want the healthiest rendition that you can find to pass your seed along to. You see what I'm saying? So when you see somebody that looks healthy, long hair is an indication of health.
Right.
Taking care of yourself. I mean, you're not no dirty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're well taken care of. You want to pass that along to your seed. So that's why we look for those things. We're upset by those things when we find out, oh shit, that ain't your real hair. That means on a metaphysical, metabolic DNA level on you bitches, that it's upsetting to us because we thought we were gonna get this amount of DNA that we could get out of you.
So is it wrong to say that that's like women who are like, oh, I want him with the good hair?
Yes. It's not that it's wrong, because what you're saying is I want to pass along my genes, my superior genes to his superior genes. That's what you're saying.
Right.
But we got so many layers on top of it that it seems superficial now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it looks like, oh, I just want her because she got a fat ass and she got some big tits and blah 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 blah. No, really, you're saying she's really healthy, and if we were to reproduce,
I don't know if I'm saying that. Let me tell you something.
If a man is looking at me saying I'm really healthy,
Listen.
he might say, "Ooh, her body's shaped like a Coke bottle. Ooh, her hair is long down to her behind." But a man, maybe someone educated, would say,
on
"Oh,
that
her
level,
her hair grows,
no, I'm talking,
and she's healthy,
I'm
takes all her vitamins."
When I'm looking at somebody, I don't know what this man is.
Because I'm like, I'm
if
a
I
little...
see a fat ass, right? I'm not saying, damn, that girl is healthy. She must be eating her cabbage and grapes.
Right? Even though that would be nice
I
to
don't
say.
care about all
I'm
that.
not saying you're saying that. I'm saying that's what your body is saying. That's the signal your DNA is saying.
I think only people with an education
on the surface
would
level,
think
you're
on
saying the
that
other
level.
stuff. I'm not sitting here saying when I look at a woman, I'm be like, oh,
look at a man and say, he's very statuesque. He must take all his vitamin D. His melanin is popping. I think he drinks all his water. His skin looks well hydrated. I think if I get with that man with good hair, my offspring will have good hair, great skin, and most likely be at least 6 foot tall because you're at least 6 foot
You're
tall.
thinking that on the subconscious level is what I'm saying to you. On the surface, you're
I
just
just think
thinking,
my
damn, they
brain says,
fine.
damn, he's fine.
Let's see here. Large chest means wealth can feed a child. See, thank you very much.
But that's in Africa.
Lubni. That's not in no damn Africa. That's all over the world.
I've been to many gynecologist visits in my doctor.
Well, okay. Well, I've seen a lot of pussy in my day too. That don't mean. I'm just saying that when you're looking at somebody, when you're looking at a partner, potential partner, sex or whatever it is you're looking for on a subconscious level, that's what you're looking at. I know we're not surface looking, going,
Not
oh
surface diving.
man,
You're right about that, Nicole.
Right?
What did Nicole say?
She says, I am the provider and the man, and taking what they want from a hard-working woman and or walking away.
Wait, what? I'm always a provider, and the men are taking what they want from a hard-working woman and are walking away. First of all, why are you letting them take anything from you? Why are you letting these type
Maybe
of men
because
in
they're
your life?
experiences. You never know.
Right, but I'm saying if she's saying that they're always taking from her, why is she always giving it? You gotta, in order for somebody to take, you gotta give, right? Unless they straight up robbing you, they walking in your house, busting you upside your head and taking it. If you're involving these people in your life, in your relationship, you invited them in. Am I wrong to think that?
No.
Some men aren't invited.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah,
it
but
depends. I mean, if you're guarded and you let that guard down for that one person, I mean, obviously, you know,
The idea
again, it's situational.
is to let the guard down.
Exactly.
But
she said
the
not.
idea is not to
Not
let
letting.
them walk away with a piece of you or your spirit. or
Right,
put
you shouldn't.
down.
You shouldn't do that. So that means, but in order for them to even do that, you had to give something, right? So if she's
You have
saying,
to give to get.
if
So
she's
yes.
saying she's always the provider, why are you always the provider? Why are you getting with dudes who can't provide?
You know what? But men put on people, I will stop saying men,
Right.
people put on a facade.
Exactly.
And I think me and you have had this conversation before, is that when I meet someone, I'm trying to give you the best representation of myself that I can.
Right.
Not saying that I come in full glam and I'm a doll and all this other things, and then tomorrow I go home and wash my face, you catch me at Walmart, and I look like, Shaquana from up the street corner
I
somewhere.
bet Shaquana got a degree in law.
She might, though. She might. Didn't want to use that thing, but you know what I mean. Lasha Quante from wherever.
I bet you
but
Lasha
anyway,
Quante
the idea is that you want to put your best representation forward. However, you do not want to send your representative.
See, Tree of Life says, but you invite that person in, which is what I was kind of saying over to Nicole Chase over on Curve Radio. Did the
Arabians?
And
Manipulators.
There are liars and manipulators, and they
see. That's what I'm saying.
I loved him.
So they send a representative. You put your guard down because you got this person.
Oh, look there go one of the owners of AT3. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Well, you know we always here every Friday. We told you guys we here every single Friday.
Oh, yeah,
been here. Yeah.
This is the owner.
This is one of the owners of AT3. You know what?
so
We always come out here every single Friday at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? They go.
He's the guy that's making it all happen for us to come here.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Eventually, we're gonna get up on that stage. Eventually, just so you know.
Sooner.
But if y'all ever want to know, there he is. No, man. This is the 7th episode.
7th episode.
Yeah, well, I haven't been in a fight.
Yeah, we know.
But there should be some music tonight.
Okay.
That's cool.
Hang out.
That's cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
So there he is, AT3 US, Holly Harrison and 19th. Harrison and 19th. AT3. There's gonna be music tonight too, so come on out.
Nah, you made it darker.
Now, why don't you?
Let me do it.
No,
Stand it up. Stand it
No, I was
up.
gonna say put
I
it
got it.
facing.
Because you don't want it to be. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
He has all the good light on his angle of the
Yeah, 'cause
table,
he's
as you can
right
see.
there.
So we apologize for the dim lighting.
Yeah.
Hey, what you want
Forgive
to do?
us.
I got that good light.
Yeah.
You feel me now? Hold on. Marshall Trina said, "Can you address my question?" Hold on, she had a question. Did I miss it?
What's the question?
Hold on. What was the question, Trina? Because I did miss it. If you asked it, I missed it. So I do apologize about that.
Ended. What's ended?
Her
Right?
situation.
Oh.
Show himself later on in the relationship. You know, I said that I was having a conversation that you'll be dating somebody. They'll put on this front, right? They give you this whole representation of who they are. Oh, I work this whatever kind of job.
Right.
I want to be married. I want to have children. I want to, grow and own property with you, right? So you get with these people and you're with them for like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever the case may be.
Damn, took you 5 years
And
to
then-
figure this nigga's alive.
1 or 2
need
years
you to get
on
your
behalf
one
of
or
his
two.
brother over here, okay? Over here to my right. 1 or 2 years, 3 months max, okay? That's what you're looking for? 3, 4 months?
You should know a little something.
And then you find out the brother is crazy or the sister is crazy.
Right.
Now you wasted that time yet again, and the cycle repeats itself. So it's not just you, Nicole. I think we've all been through that for sure.
Yeah.
I know that
We've
speaking
all
on
been,
my,
we've all been through a
been
situation
there.
where you let your guard
You know what I
down.
mean?
Thinking,
yeah.
You want to be able to let your
hyped
guard
up
down
on
with somebody.
something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kinda do,
Definitely
especially when you
lesson
look-
learned.
But
Yeah.
we talked about that.
And
Y'all
there are
can,
signs.
Go back in the archives because Shawn and I addressed it in the very first. Was it the first episode? Being honest about them layers that
Yes,
people put
yes,
up.
true. Yeah.
We addressed it in the
First
first
episode.
episode. Boy ho ho on Periscope. What's up with you? We addressed that, and it's very true. People put on a front that have layers, and it takes you a while to dig through them. In Nicole's case, they're putting up a fantastic front. You know what I mean? And that allowed her, because she just said she loves Uncle. She just goes in hard, which is dope, which I think you should do.
Right.
People are afraid to do that because, again, they don't want to get hurt and all that other good stuff. We've talked about that already. You know what I mean? So in her situation, she's giving her all. She's just not getting back what she's putting in.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which
Don't give up
sucks,
on
but
love.
don't give up. Keep going, man. I mean, that's awesome. Nicole, I mean, if
He's single.
ain't no ring on these fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, holler at me after the show, girl.
That's a shame.
Hey, I'm doing what I can. But back to the lecture at hand.
That's a shame.
I think, because I didn't get a chance to answer.
Okay. What's your perspective of a real man?
Right.
You know what's funny, right? Right. My uncle. Get my dog in.
I am. I'm sorry.
There it is. My uncle Naha kind of helped raise me, if you will. You know what I mean? Real tight with this guy. And he, to me, is a definition of what a real man is. One, he's very wise. Can you turn your volume up? Elizabeth, I don't think there's anything we can do on our side as far as turning up the volume. It's just a microphone.
All blast.
You know what I mean?
You gotta move it closer.
Gotta move it a little bit closer. Get you in there like that.
She's single too. Hey, Nicole.
Nicole's single too.
Get in my inbox. I'll hook you up, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll do some pre-screening to make sure his guard is down.
Well, no, make sure she ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be having. I don't know what
Don't
she
do
is.
no like
I don't know what Nicole is. She
She
know
even
she's
winked
out
and
there
everything.
giving, you know what I'm saying?
She even winked.
She winked. She winked.
See there,
We
you
gonna
blocking
click on-
your blessings.
We gonna click on her profile.
You don't want him.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I'm
Find you
awesome.
another one.
But-
Next.
To me, he was wise. He was a provider. He was a man of his word. All right, and that to me, that being a man of your word is super important. You know what I mean? Because without your word, you're nothing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I feel like as a man, you should keep your word. You say you're gonna do something, you do it. I don't make promises because I refuse to break them. If I make you a promise, trust me, it's happening. So if I promise whatever it is I promise you, it is going to happen. I mean, I don't even promise my kids shit. You know what I mean? I don't promise my son anything. I be like, I'll think about it. You know, whatever. I'll try, whatever. You know, but a man that keeps his word, to me, is the definition of a man, because you're saying something, and then I would have to trust that thing. And if you're consistent in keeping your word, then I know I can trust you. I know that I can count on you. And that, to me, that's what a man is. Somebody that you can count on. You know what I mean? Somebody that you can deal with. And that goes for any relationship, man, woman. But today we're talking about what a man is. You know what I mean? And to me, that's what a man does. If a man says, "I'm gonna build you a house," like in Nicole's case, if she met a man that said, "Okay, you know what, you doing providing? No, I'm gonna provide,"
Right.
and then he did it. Well, shit, she'd have her fucking socks blown off. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Oh shit, he's coming
It's
through.
about
He's doing
consistency.
exactly
Right.
consistency, and if you can consistently show that you are able to come through, then to me, that's what a man does. A man comes through on his word. He says he's gonna do something, and he does it, no matter what it is. You know, we getting all types of likes in this motherfucker. Right there.
Thanks
You
for
know
the
what I'm saying?
love.
Hit them buttons up. You know what I mean? But that's what I think it is. Hold on, wait. Lou said something over here, which also builds value into yourself. That's what she said earlier. Oh, what she said earlier. I missed that. Oh, look, there go Tama Frederick. Tama,
Hey.
what's happening, baby? Oh no, baby, what are you doing, baby?
Hey, LaShonda. Hey, LaShonda.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Miss Shonda. Hey, how you
La
doing,
la
ma?
la la.
Thank you very much for
Kurt
joining
Radio
in.
Show.
But that's what I think. You know what I mean? I like
See,
it.
that comes for you. That comes from like more of the personal experience.
It does because I feel
I
like
think because that goes a little deeper than what you really feel.
kind of. You
Because
know what
that,
it is
that
with
to me,
with
because what I know about you, that's deeper than what you're letting
Low
on.
battery.
Your own personal experience, you feel it's because
get
you.
out of here. You know I left the damn charger for the Mac. That shit was at 50% when we started.
Go quick.
Well, we still good over.
Yeah,
you know,
that closes. We still
got
we
other
still
ones.
got the other one, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, for you and your own personal experience, you know
Yeah.
that your word meant
Oh, yeah.
everything when it comes
Word
to
is
your
bond.
Word was bond for me, and the reason I said it because now we talking about my uncle as a father figure. We can talk about my dad as an actual father.
Right.
He was a fucking bum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just type of dude just didn't live. He did not own up to his word. He said he's gonna do something. Chances are, nigga wasn't gonna do it. You know what I mean?
So you live that through. I'm gonna do completely opposite.
Right, so-
Right, and
so
most
for
men
me,
do
that's
do
what
that.
it was.
Like,
Most
yeah.
men
You know?
don't want to be whatever the example is of their father was, whether he was in their life or not.
Exactly.
Right.
I learned majority of my lessons in life from off of people. You know what I'm saying? Doing completely opposite of what I know I need to do.
Right.
So I mean, I kind of get what you're saying.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I feel like people. I was with this chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she told me straight up, well, this is what I want, right? I want to be taken care of, right? I'm like, you want to be taken care of? She said, yes, I want a house. You know what I mean? I want a house. I want 3 bedrooms. I want, my kids taken care of. I want you to treat my kids like your kids, blah, blah, blah.
She had a whole list of stuff.
She had a whole shit. I'm like, okay. Well, while I'm doing that, What are you gonna be doing?
Right.
I'll be cooking, cleaning, and making sure that you're fed.
Okay, yeah, yeah. See, I can do all that my damn self.
Yeah, but if you don't have to, I guess you're trying to be
Well,
a
I'm
help meet for you to a certain
Exactly.
extent.
Right, but she wasn't on that either.
Oh, well, then you should have
You
kicked
know,
her to the
so-
curb in the first 3 months.
But then you
Of
just
you're getting to know
What
her,
was you
put that
you-
guard back
Hey,
up,
put that guard, yeah.
and kick her
you,
butt
you
out.
back on the cold.
You back on the
it's a
cold
situation.
Right, but that's what I'm getting at. So
Yeah.
so she was on some. I don't. What did she say to me? She put it to me like, I don't need nobody to take care of me. I want them to take care of me.
She has that. I can
And
do
I'm
that
like-
all by myself, but I'm bad at bougie syndrome.
Okay, so
that sounds like some other
it was
stuff.
confusing to me. You know what I mean? Because she'll quickly tell me, I don't need you to take care of me. But motherfucker, you just told me to take care of you.
Right.
Because I feel like as men,
Clearly, she didn't know what she wanted.
apparently,
Right.
but I feel like as men, when you tell me to do something, right, I'm gonna go do it.
Mm.
Which is why we have that joke. What do you want to eat?
The what do you want to eat?
What do you want to
syndrome?
eat? Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
What do you want to eat?
Right, right.
I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to Look, if you tell me what you want to eat, I'm gonna go get it. Period.
Right.
Make sure everybody caught that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
But just tell me first.
Just tell me what the fuck
Tell
it
me what
is.
you wanna eat.
I'm gonna go get that shit. You want motherfucking Burger King? If you want a particular Burger King,
Yes,
because
it-
that shit is on goddamn 190th Street and 23rd Avenue, or whatever. the hell.
Specific Burger King.
That one, because they put too much salt on the fries. Goddamn, I will go there and get
Right.
it.
Just say.
Just tell me that.
Right.
And I think that's the issue that people have.
Right.
You know what
We
I mean?
turn into mind readers at
But
the
then
end of the
again,
day.
if somebody is so specific and very particular about certain things, wouldn't that get on your nerves as well?
Of course it would.
Because I would imagine
Of course
that
it
if
does.
I told you
Right.
that I want you to go to Burger King off of what I want to say like 207 and 7th
Right,
Avenue,
right.
the one with the stoplights in the
Right,
city,
right.
that's the best Burger King I've ever been to in my entire life. But you live in Hollywood,
Right.
okay?
Right.
So hey Kels, I need you to go get me some Burger King. All right, cool, babe, no problem. There's
But I
Burger
want
King
you to
on
go
Pike. But I need you to
to
go
go
to
to
Burger
that
King on 207th and 7th Avenue in the
I
city
mean-
because they have the best burgers and it's made fresh to order. You would probably be like, this
Damn, girl.
mother
Is
can't
you
go right
crazy?
down Hollywood and get
Exactly. It's the same
you,
thing.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
You gonna give all kinds
and you
of problems.
probably would go to that Burger King anyway and get the damn burger and make it take a little longer to bring it back, so it
Yeah.
makes it seem as though you went to the Burger King and asked you to. But because I know freshness and I know what I want,
You gonna break it
I'm
down.
gonna know you didn't go to that Burger King because I know the quality of the burgers that
Right,
are
right.
produced in that particular location,
Right, right.
and you're gonna be mad anyway. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
So
because
do
you're going
I-
to say that you want to be very specific in the things that I want and put it all on the forefront and
But
tell
I-
me what it is and don't sugarcoat it.
Mm.
But when I'm telling you what it is and I'm not sugarcoating
It's
it,
gonna be a
and
problem.
you're gonna be driving to the city
You
to
gonna
go
say
get it,
so? You basically
it's gonna be a
saying
problem.
it's gonna be a problem, basically.
It's gonna be a
regardless
problem.
of what
It's
you
gonna
do.
be a problem if I'm like, nah, I don't know about that one, babe. And then you just like, okay. And you call motherfucking Tyrone.
Oh,
and Tyrone,
that's
hey,
a
look,
whole
it's a big
different-
see. No.
And that's what happens though.
No. You ain't
That
calling
happens with
Tyrone.
both
And that what
You
happens.
ain't
They
calling
always
Tyrone.
say, my mom always told me, what you won't do, another woman would. So that goes both ways.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
That definitely goes
I'm gonna
both
do
ways
my
now.
damnedest now. Now, if we're in that same scenario,
Right.
and I'm like, damn, babe, you want me to go all the way to 207?
Whatever.
I mean, you still
But
want
if you
Burger
care about
King?
me and you ask me what I want and I tell you what I want, I expect you to go get it. That's what you just said.
That's what I said. Okay, but then you should be like, damn, man, that is a long ass drive, and you ain't got no
Hell
gas in your
I'm
car,
gonna say,
and you ain't.
babe, what do you,
know
want
what
to
I'm
eat?
saying?
Well, I was thinking I want the rib shack on Fort Lauderdale Beach. Okay, well, you know it's gonna take me a little while to get it. I'm gonna throw them little,
The rib
Them
shack.
little-
them little inclinations that this is
know
a
what
nice
I'm
little
saying?
distance. But if that's what you want, and I'm here to please you and make you
Right.
happy, I'm gonna go get them damn ribs.
I feel you. And I
Or
think
you gonna
that's-
get in the car, and we gonna go get them ribs.
Right, right.
I
But
agree.
it's not gonna be on some. I know this happened in Nine Selby. She want a freaking burger from 207, and she could get some right here on Pine Boulevard and 27th Avenue. No, you asked me, I'm telling you. But anyway, back to this whole what is a man?
Well, I mean that's just one aspect. There's so, men are multifaceted.
Yeah, there's so many facets to
You know what I
being
mean?
a man.
Because like I feel like they got this thing where you know men don't cry and all that other kind of shit. And I think that's bullshit. You know what I mean? I think it's unhealthy for a man to not express himself and be sensitive. You know what I mean? And be when you're with your partner, your lady. If, again, just for the sake of this conversation, you know what I mean? It's okay for you to be out in the to present this hard image out in the in the street or whatever, you know what I mean? But you want somebody to come back to and be like, oh my god, oh the world is horrible, oh my god, I'm gonna do this shit. 'Cause that way she could be like, oh don't worry about it, baby, you got
Absolutely.
this,
You want
you
that.
good, you
You want
that,
that,
you
but-
want that. But then again, sometimes what in my experience happens is, what happens is, damn, I'm sensitive ass.
That's because you meet these women.
Damn, yo.
Right.
Truthfully speaking, for me, and I wrote this down yesterday, so I had to share it with you. I would like a man that can share his hurts. So if something is bothering you, something happened to you, you had a bad day, some life-changing moment occurred, you don't keep that bottled up, you share that.
Right.
Okay? That goes into my man bucket. You know my little bucket of man?
Bucket man.
That goes in my bucket.
Right.
Number 2, I'd like for you to confess your feelings. Tell me what I did that you like, did not like.
Tell me what you want.
Basically, all that good stuff.
Tell me what you want.
Confess your feelings.
Confess my feelings.
Disclose your doubt. Do you think this is going to work? Are we working towards something? Do you think that we have commonality?
How
Are we
often should
working
you be
towards a goal?
checking that? You see, I feel like when
I feel like when
when
you're in a relationship with somebody, you should have these hard Friday nights on the couch
when
watching
I've
love,
done that
hip-hop,
type shit though,
whatever.
it's like, what do you mean? What are we like? Why are you? You know, like that's the ones I run
That's
into.
just the 1% you deal
Well,
with.
then I need to start
I'm
dealing
not
with
that kind
different
of woman.
motherfuckers because I be
I
dealing
definitely-
with.
I'm not trying to
I
put
be
you
dealing with
men in
motherfuckers
your
that be
own
like,
thing. I'm saying my man bucket.
I
These are the
understand
things I
that.
want in my man bucket. Shout out to you if you're out there.
You know what
Okay?
I'm saying? In the
Shout
man
out to you
bucket,
in the Manoverse.
trying to dive into the bucket.
Put yourself in my bucket if you
You know
meet
what
these
I'm saying?
qualifications, okay?
But shit, I'm checking some
Admit
shit
your
off.
fears. Acknowledge your weaknesses.
I'm gonna do all this. When I'm gonna do all this?
When you have a heart to heart, hey baby, how was your day? Oh, my day was terrible. I got this XYZ. That so and so job of mine. Da da da. Like a woman will come home and vent when she's pissed off, and you really don't want to hear, but you might take the time to listen.
Right.
Women, there's some women out there that want to do the same. I'm not a complainer, but I'm definitely a communicator. And so if you're having a bad day, somebody pissed you off, somebody hurt your day on feelings, even though a man will not admit his feelings are hurt, y'all feelings
Right.
get hurt.
Man, my feelings
Y'all
get
might
hurt.
not go crying
All the
in
damn
the
time.
My
bathroom.
feelings get hurt on a daily when it comes to my
Stay getting hurt. I'm out this
Well,
bitch
see,
like,
his feelings get
damn.
hurt on the
Feelings
daily.
on
So
the
look at
daily.
this poor face.
out of this shit.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're
Those
saying.
are the things that I would like in my man bucket.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And there are some men that meet those qualifications. I'm not saying you have to have all or none, but if you can fall somewhere on that linear
That
equation,
spectrum
you know
somewhere.
what I mean? Somewhere on that scale,
Okay.
I'm here to help you overcome those things.
I got
As a
that.
woman,
Right.
Okay.
you know what I mean?
I feel that. I get that. I get that. So, what you got?
You have any questions?
I personally, for me, is especially again we try to keep complete transparency on this show, and I know my past per se, and I only talk about my personal experience. Gave me a false impression of what a real man does, and I say that because to me, I thought I did everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did everything right, and the person I was. Who I thought had my back on the situation, had kids of her own, and I thought I was being the father figure they need, and I did all those quintessential things that a man would do, helping them out, picking them up, doing whatever, making sure that their day went as smooth as possible. I did all these things, and at the end of the day, it was never enough. So then my views on how to be a man, especially in today's world, is swayed. How do I become that man?
You know what it
the
is?
woman of today wants to be around and be with. What do? Do I continue to do those things
First you
that I
confess your
did?
sins. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Because I feel like
Right.
the thing about a man isn't the same kind of man
For
that he
every
was
woman,
years
either.
ago. You know,
You're
what I
a
mean?
different man for every woman you date.
LaShonda is right on that. Communication is definitely key.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely. Now that I can definitely 100% agree with, and I
And
feel
Nicole
like
said it too.
people
Yeah, definitely
don't
communication.
people don't
Major key.
communicate effectively because they don't communicate from the right place because
Right.
we're communicating from behind that fucking wall that we put up in the
Well,
beginning.
unfortunately, some of you men think with two heads and not one.
We got to. What you want me to do, man? We
Think-
still out
I need
here
you to
trying
think
to.
with this one and don't let that one persuade your judgment. Because even in going back to being a real man,
Right.
this head down here causes you to break up your whole family dynamic.
Well, y'all stuff shouldn't be so good. That's
Yeah, I mean,
who do you want me to
You
do?
shouldn't be, poking your brain in different places.
Well, you shouldn't be letting me put my brain in there. You know what I mean? Don't let me in. You know what I'm saying? I know you're gonna let me shine
Think
and
it was
get
that other
mine.
head, not the right one.
Hey, but don't let me in.
Okay,
Then.
so think about the consequences of cheating. All right, let's give you.
Oh man, cheating.
Oh man, you're a real
Cheating,
man, right? So
right.
then you
Oh.
cheat. Okay? So then from cheating goes baby. So now you got baby mama. Okay?
Well, you can have
So
baby
you
mama
go
without
from baby
cheating.
mama to child support.
Which
So
okay.
I'm
So far,
strictly
this is
talking about. thinking with this head in the sense of you're being a real man at home to your woman you with.
Right.
Okay? So then you go from there to child support to whatever the case may be. If you catch a disease, don't catch a disease.
Right.
Baby mama drama.
Right.
That whole man bubble that you just created,
Yeah.
you want the woman at home to take care of that situation. You want me to be there, be supportive, and be understanding.
You want
and
so
be kind.
so hold up.
Be
So
kind.
we gonna
Be
stay
there.
we
And
stayed
be that.
together through all of that?
So why would I put
Women
that on you
often
though?
do.
Why would I put if I'm out here doing something with somebody, right? And because of those things that I'm doing, consequences of it becomes I have a child. Now I come back to you where I felt I was home. I come back to you and I put that responsibility on you. Why would I do that to you?
Some of y'all men
Well,
do that.
Why would you allow me to do that
Why
to
did
you
you
in the first place?
leave?
Why would you stay? Why wouldn't you stay? Okay, you're staying because at some point in your relationship, and I can even speak from other experiences that I've been through or my friends have been through, and you try to be the best woman for your man, quote unquote, that you were from the beginning. Now your man stepped out and caused all this other ruckus in the world, and you're still trying to maintain that relationship that you were maintaining from the get-go. But your real man, that,
With the
quote, unquote,
aftermath of
with the
a
aftermath
child.
of the situation,
That's
some people
bull-
have stayed.
that's crazy.
You can't say you
Nah.
didn't stay. You stayed.
No.
Did you stay?
Nah, that's-
Are you staying?
If we're together and you get pregnant in my relationship with you, not with my child, I'm gonna need you and that one right there to get
It ain't
all
that
the
way
way the
with a
fuck
woman.
out.
A woman would stay and try to stick it.
No, you can get the fuck out.
Some women
All of
stay
it.
and stick it.
You take because that
can't say that.
because when we stepping up, if we talk about men, then it's that man's responsibility to
Really?
take care of that thing.
That means clearly I wasn't man enough for you to stay with
For you
me.
to fuck around with me.
Yeah. So I mean,
Number three, there's a breakdown in communication because how did we get to the point where you
where
cheating
you
on me?
where you step out of a relationship.
You know what
with
I'm
me
saying? So there's
on
something that
regard.
you
I
didn't.
think you need to call your man friends and ask them.
Well, my man friend is right there. That's the only one I got.
That situation is more common than you know.
I'm
And
pretty
you
sure that
you two
I'm
know.
pretty sure that it is.
That
It
that
really
situation
is.
is very
It really
common.
is.
What I'm-
That a woman would stay and keep
Okay.
and maintain her relationship
Shawn and
by
Kels
all
Facebook
means necessary.
live feed. Y'all are gonna go dead in about 2 minutes, but I'm gonna have y'all back up and running in just a second. So we're gonna finish this one right here.
Commercial break. Just kidding.
Y'all are gonna go dead because that's gonna drop out. You have
Keep going.
to use this one,
Right.
and you had to.
Man should allow to be more
the-
transparent.
like
Women
shit.
should provide a safe space.
Well, it wouldn't have made any sense anyway because
Well, I'm
the
just
feed would have been cut off anyway.
I'm just saying. But we're gonna get them back up and running.
It's all good.
again.
I'll snatch the.
I'd like a man to be genuine, to have real heart-to-heart conversations about who, what, where, and what he has going on within his life. Personally,
See, that's
I don't want you to just say, "Oh, my day was great. All right, babe, I'm going in the man cave and have a beer." I'd like you to come in and say, "You know, my boss was a real AF."
right.
You know,
Right.
and
What's AF?
I don't cuss like you.
Well, what is it? I want to know what it is.
I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
an apple, but I was gonna say.
Is it an H? Your boss was an
Yeah.
AF. I
I was
was
gonna
gonna
say
Wow.
another word. However,
Okay, whatever. She meant to say asshole, by the way. She can't, probably because the Curve Radio got a thing.
we're lady like it.
You're lady like it all.
Man, that was hard to do. We were on Curve Radio last Monday.
If you didn't miss it, guys, you can check it out on the Curve. What is Curve?
The Curve,
The Curve
On
on
the Curve
Facebook.
the
Facebook.
Curve
yeah.
on Facebook.
It's all streamed on there. You guys can check it out.
Man,
They
that
don't
was-
know how to hold their tongue.
This
Well-
guy don't know. I could try to keep it as PG as possible. But this man can't say two
Fuck
sentences
all of
without
that shit.
saying an F and a B and an A.
My fucking bad. But I'm sorry.
This over there, maybe we get one back.
Well, this is dead.
That's out of there.
Try it.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't bring the damn cord. You know you was sitting by the cord too. Switch.
Really didn't make much of it.
Whatever.
It's the laptop. The laptop when you pull it out, it's like,
Switch.
What's
Boom.
better?
that looks
You know what I'm saying?
Hey guys. Yeah, right, Nicole? Tell them stop picking on me.
Ain't nobody picking on. Who picking on
Just because I
her?
don't use foul language.
Nobody picking on you with
Right? Cute self.
your fine head.
I'll take that too.
Okay, and we're going live back again.
Yeah, just sit it on.
There we go. Oh, we're gonna move.
We don't wanna,
That way you can read the comments. That's a little weird.
well,
It
whatever.
works.
It's all right. Okay, we back live on Shawn and Kels.
All right.
And we still going on. Okay, now Kathy has a thing here. What
might
do
have a
you say
question.
about step parents then? What do you mean about step parents, Kathy? Step parents to me is no different from parents. I feel like I don't even like the word step parents. I don't like the word step brother, step sister, parents is parents. You know what I mean? If they took you in, if they take on that responsibility, that's parents.
That's parents.
You know what I mean? I don't
step stuff.
I don't believe in the step thing. You parents are parents. You know what I mean? And if a man comes into a relationship with a woman and he's taking care of those kids like he's supposed to, she has kids, he's taking care of those kids, that's not a stepdad, that's just a regular dad.
Yeah, I have a stepfather, but I mean, at the same time, I don't like be around with the stepfather stuff. Like, I know he's my dad, you know what I'm saying? He's known me since I was about 10 years old, but I don't really look at it. Only reason I would say stepdad is to like introduce him to somebody else. They just my stepdad, so they don't be like, oh.
But then again, you could just be like, that's my father. If that's your father figure, it doesn't really mean. I mean, I have dads that aren't my biological father. Like, my dad is my dad. He was present when he was present.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's there and readily available when needed. But I also have other men. Yeah. And I'm not saying like boyfriend, because you know that I would say that. I call him dad. I know his face. However, you know what I mean?
Call him daddy.
I might have my best friend's father, and I'd be like, hey, dad. You know what I mean?
Right,
you develop those
right.
relationships with people who are leaders around you.
Well, because that term that's a term of endearment. That's a term that's something that you earn. You know what I mean? You earn that over time. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, you got a bicycle.
Anybody can be somebody got a bicycle.
Bicycle now.
That's what's up.
Bicicleta.
You know what I'm saying? Is that how you say it in Spanish?
Sí.
Bicicleta?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Okay. I
Don't do it now.
Bicicleta. I just be okay. Fuck it. Bicicleta.
Anyway, question.
What up?
As a real man, dating a real woman, can we carry each other's burden?
Why not? I mean, isn't that what you? I feel like isn't that what you?
I think
you're not the 1%. I'm representing the 1% right now.
What
do we call burdens? Give me some examples.
I would say everybody comes with baggage. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone comes with baggage, and I think we also had that conversation as well at some point. Everyone comes with baggage, right?
Right.
And the idea is when you're getting to know somebody authentically, because we're not talking about this superficial foolishness.
Right.
How much level or how much of their BS are you willing to take, or accept?
I feel like it depends on how it's rolled out to you.
Right.
You know,
I'm coming here with my suitcase.
Boom, you plot the bitch down.
This is what I'm coming with.
If you come,
because I'm authentic. Now I'm gonna come as transparent as possible. Me, the 1% over here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come and I'm gonna say, this is what I come with. Might have a little baby mama drama,
That's
whatever the case may be.
I'm just trying to figure out those little small things. Now this baby mama, baby daddy drama type stuff.
Right.
Those are things that I have to trust that you have in control. When they start affecting the relationship, and they start affecting who we are in the relationship, and that starts changing the dynamic of our relationship, then I have a problem.
In Hollywood, right on the corner.
Then I completely have a problem.
What if I'm being completely transparent and you got your guards up?
Well,
so you want me,
the
authentic woman, to come and put it all on the table and say, this is what Ariel comes with. And so, I might like to go out and drink every Friday night. But, I do study and I'm very studious. You know what I mean? I got a college education. I work a 9 to 5. But, on Sundays, I got Sunday fun day. That's my little turn up thing. Right. And then I got a little, baby daddy drama on the side. That's my baggage.
What's a little baby daddy
But that's
drama?
what I'm saying. If the baby daddy drama, is a thing and it becomes a problem in the relationship that we're trying to build, then that's going to be a burden, and I don't want to have that burden.
Because what has to happen is
Rip don't want that burden.
No, because
it depends on how the baby daddy drama is presented to me. Like, when you say that, what's his deal?
I don't have any children, so I can only give you like a general.
Well, I'm just saying, like, what's his deal? You feel me? Like,
if he's still coming around, if he's still making himself relevant,
then if I'm a serious figure in your life, we gonna talk about that, number one,
right?
And then we gonna have to address Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Together,
right?
Or I'm gonna have to address. You don't want me addressing it by myself.
Together.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to figure out what would be his purpose.
What's your deal, dude?
What's his purpose for still coming around? Or if that's the case, whether it's baby mama drama, baby mama, whoever, like, what is your purpose?
If it's not involving the children.
If it's not involving the kids, then
what you doing
we like
here,
to
bro?
hope it only involves the children.
Right.
What I'm saying? Like,
because
that's what it is.
If he's still coming around on some other shit, you have to address it. Straight to him, straight to the fucking source. What are you doing here?
Right.
How can I be of assistance? Because you're not here no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You vacated. All right, y'all have a child together. That's great, and I'm not here to take you a place as his father or whatever. We can do this together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what you doing here, bruh? And if I came with the little man. Okay, well, cool. Little man is over there. I will get him for you. But all this right here, I got that. I'm good.
Right.
I take care of this. You can bounce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we got?
It starts being problematic when they start coming
Shakisha
in.
says,
Should he be non-existent?
should he be non-existent? Well, I mean, your child's father, or in my case, or Sean's case, if that were the case, the mother or whatever, can never be non-existent. You just have to come to an understanding. What you number one have to do is place the child first. When you place the child first, everything falls in line. All the other shit literally disappears. I don't care about your relationship, where you're going, who you're doing, blah blah blah.
Yeah, what
as
you
long as
doing,
it
who's
does
doing
not
what.
affect
What
my
we got
child.
going on.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When you do that, magic shit happens. You know what I mean? You don't. I want my first one. Let me be real honest. I want the mother of my children. I want them to be happy as fuck. I want that dude to be doing her right. I want him to be the most honest, decent, upright citizen in the world. I hope he has $100 million trillion. Hope he takes her on cruises all around the world. Hope he's knocking it out the park with her. Whatever it is he needs to be doing to make her happy, that's what I want for the children, the mother of my children. Because when she's happy, we happy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he's not treating her right, if he's doing things, you know, that I don't agree, or if she's unhappy with him, that spills into your children as well. You know what I'm saying? Because when she's not feeling right, and my son is home with his mom, and she's all depressed, or she's angry, or she's on the phone fighting with this dude, and he's seeing that, then that's negatively affecting my child. Now we got to do something about that. We got to address that thing. You see what I'm saying? He's not doing his job, so now I got to, hey, you know, I'm being told that you're arguing on the phone. What if he's abusive in front of my child? You know what I'm saying? Those things we need to address.
Those are things you need to address, but I don't think that kind of spills into their relationship. I don't think.
It's still affecting my son, though.
You as a father, you know what you do? The same thing you just finished saying. You pull your son out of that. Whatever she is doing with him, you let her handle that. Let her diffuse that. You are not no protector for her anymore. At the end of the day, you're protecting that child.
But
as somebody
who has a moral compass pointed in a particular direction,
right.
I can't stand idly by and let something just happen. I'm not gonna let no nigga beat my baby mom's ass just cause I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck? This ain't my damn phone. Like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Nigga popping up on my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stephanie Emil is watching, and Virginia St. Cloud is watching too. Thank you very much, y'all. But that's how I feel about
my thing is
the situation.
unless it came
No, it's not that. It's vibrating.
unless it came to a point with her being, you know, the mother of your child. Like if she had an issue, saying, you know what, Keldrick, I need you to help me out with this.
Oh, I'm knocking niggas out.
Other than, see, but that's the thing. Then you have to figure out a different way to do it. See, your man, the man in you is not going to allow you to idly sit by and let this happen. But at the end of the day, that's not your place. There's no place in that says, I'm going to need to go and jump in this dude's face because of such and such and such. Because at the end of the day, they still have a relationship.
Right.
You don't have nothing to do with that relationship.
Right.
I feel
The man in you is not going to allow, oh man, you mess with my baby mama.
Right.
That's not your place, bro.
That goes into more drama.
That's not
It causes more
and that
problems.
causes more problem for you because now your son or your daughter, whoever, has to see you getting in somebody else's face,
business.
and then that's not something you as the man, as the father, need to pull your child out of there.
I
bro.
get that, and here's how
The man in you is not going to allow that to happen.
Here's
That's
how
the crazy shit.
Here's how I feel about that.
Okay.
I can step the buddy one time. I'm not saying it has to get physical. I'm just saying I can step the buddy one time. If I step to you that one time, we talk that one time, and she then takes you back, at that point, you feel me?
Okay.
Because look,
You made your bed and you made it.
that's what it is now. We done came into your rescue, blah blah, and you feeling like, nah, you take it back. Okay, nah, sorry, can't deal with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, then that's the clarification. Man.
Yeah, that's
Because at no point you need to be
that's
jumping into her situation
So
with her significant other at
Yeah.
all.
Men don't need to be in other men's burden.
Of course.
No, because you should be able to handle. The thing about being a man is you're supposed to be able to handle your own shit. You know what I mean? Which to me is a big deal. You know what I mean? Women don't want a weak man. Nobody wants a weak anybody. I don't want a weak woman. You know what I mean? But you don't want a weak man. You want a man that can handle his business. You know what I mean? Now back to the shit earlier where the chick was telling me I want somebody to take care of me. no, first take care of your damn self.
Yeah.
Look within first.
Okay,
Right.
take
Seek
care of
validation
yourself.
first.
Right.
You know what I'm
Then,
saying? Then
outsource.
we'll talk about me taking care of you. You know what I mean? Because I got to take care of my shit first. You popping off over there, boy.
You got a
Popping
fan
off
club
over
on
there.
that.
Sure.
Shots. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
guys feel that real men can validate women's feelings? Even if you don't agree with some of the things that we say, can you validate our feelings? You know, like build us up, make us feel good?
I would like to think we can. I would.
Are you the type of man that would
I don't think
validate
we do.
women's
I don't
feelings?
think we do
you
enough
do it
of it.
enough.
I don't think we do enough of it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. I think I'm a horrible.
Male validator.
I'm a horrible listener.
Yeah.
Really? You don't say.
I'm a horrible.
You don't say.
I am trying to be better at it. I promise you.
You're cold.
Nicole, where you at?
Nicole, just
let
know,
me know I'm a
that's his
horrible
hang-up.
listener because my
Write
problem
it
is
down.
I want to fix your problem. Like a boys, they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
We make our own rules.
With all kind of speed.
for those of you who can't see, there's like 1,000 people on bicycles
Yeah.
outside. So it's a drive-by, literally.
I want to. My problem is, I don't want you to suffer, right?
Okay.
I don't want you to be in pain. I don't whatever the issue that you just brought to me is. I want that motherfucker resolved. I want to attack the problem. You just want to vent. You just want to tell me what your problem is. But while you telling me what your problem is, I'm like, well, how can I fix this shit?
so you don't even listen. Half the shit
I'm
that
listening,
we're
but
saying.
I'm listening to pick out where I can fix it at. You know what I mean? So you might literally just be like, oh my God, this bitch back at my job, she's so horrible.
So you know what my grandmother used to say?
No,
How about
I don't know your grandma like that.
You already do. Listen, she says, do you want to talk or do you want me to listen? Do you want to talk or do you want my opinion? So you're more of the you want my opinion kind of guy. Like before you even let me run off at the mouth and tell you what it is I'm about to say, you're already fixing me. So
think
you're
us-
not allowing me to spill what I need to
Right.
say and get it off my chest before you already coming up with that
I
solution.
think us, especially
Quick draw
when we
like
when
you
we
just
get a certain situation, and we start to realize the person that we care about is in a situation that they clearly coming to me to vent about, and so in me and just in anybody's own personal situation.
My zodiac sign?
Me?
She
Scorpio,
says
baby.
not just listen to women, but try to understand them. I don't know who Patrice is, but
But that's what Kels is saying. I mean, at the end of the day, like you realize, like okay, you start listening to the person's situation, and just us by nature, you want to fix that. You want to
Right.
stop
So
them
men are
from.
fixers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we-
it is.
Women are
we
fixers
fix.
too. She says you, Kels. What are you?
oh, I'm a
He sounds like a Scorpio. I'm really sick of y'all people coming down on Scorpio, okay?
what does that even mean?
I'm a Scorpio.
What that
I'm
mean?
tender, loving, caring, understanding, compassionate, even though that's not what the Zodiac says.
Man, that zodiac shit, man. I tell you what.
I've never
Because
been a person to
I
date
don't
based
think-
off the Zodiac,
I
but
don't-
apparently it must be something
I
too,
don't
because
think that-
everybody always talks about
I don't
that.
think that zodiac. Tell you what, I'm not even gonna tell you what zodiac sign is because I think it's bullshit.
His birthday is January.
Oh, so you're
I
an-
just right now
Very
said I'm not gonna
good.
snitching ass nigga over here. You know what I'm saying? And
He's an
I'm
Aquarius.
and I'm not an Aquarius, but
Capricorn?
there's only 2 left. So
Well, you
fucking
I'm
now,
trying to be Jan-
literally
you said
just said
January,
I'm
right?
not going to tell you that.
We really don't care. We just need a date.
Well, no. What's her name?
Best friend. All right. Continue.
Snitches get stitches, Sean. Snitches get stitches and found in ditches on these bitches.
Oh, wait.
Goddamn. Can't commit no robberies with this nigga. Officer, he is right over there. 19th Street.
She said, wow. So I guess she really ain't into you.
I don't
That's
know.
all right,
what
Nicole.
No, I'm just saying,
We'll
like,
find
the
you an
whole,
alternative.
the whole, my zodiac, you
said
can't tell
my
anything off of my,
His holes.
you can't tell
Capricorns are the
anything
best
off
ones, though,
mine.
man.
What?
Capricorns
date?
are the best ones.
Today?
Capricorns?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm a Capricorn.
Lies.com.
You crazy as hell. Capricorns are the best.
Is there any Capricorns in the house that would
Yeah.
like to go on a date
One?
with
Yeah.
a Scorpio?
Look, they got one right there.
Yeah.
So you guys are just bigging up yourselves.
The
The
greatest
two of y'all.
greatest
I got one.
Capricorn duo ever.
Yeah.
She said, what is your birthday?
It's turned into the dating game.
Know what I'm saying?
Put your best face forward. Go ahead and give your spiel real quick before we end this.
Say, let me shoot my shot, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
That's such a damn fool.
I mean, what was I saying? 'Cause I was
A
saying
real man
something.
is not without fault.
Where we
But
at
it's
with
always
that?
working to be a better man.
Is that
Is
somewhere?
that you?
Kels, this is to respond, not to understand.
Yes, that is true.
Well, yeah. If you come into me with an issue, I want to resolve your issue. I want to fix whatever your problem is, so you don't have to go through this again. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to feel pain. I don't want you to be upset because whoever the fuck in your office looked at you sideways and you can't stand her and y'all whatever the hell is the problem with you. Let's fix that. Let's get it to where you don't have to deal with that or care or worry about that anymore. Oh, let's see here. I think men need to put their pride aside sometimes. Oh, Jesus Christ, Kathy. Yes. Hell.
Not sometimes.
Sometimes, most of the
All
time.
the time.
That pride is
Pride is a bad quality.
It's a bad motherfucker, man. I mean, because we're built up to be this, this fucking
Men in mask is what I call it. You guys are built to keep your guard up, to be a role
yeah. You're
model.
built to be this.
So you're kind of
this,
built.
this
Your
thing.
men are behind this mask or armor of being a big man on campus type thing.
Yeah.
And you guys never let your guard down, which is why most of the time men get their feelings hurt.
That is exactly
Because if
why
you guys
men
would
get
let
their
your
feelings
guard
hurt.
down and really let a man be a man and let a woman be a woman, but still meet me halfway,
Yeah.
then you wouldn't get your feelings
You
hurt.
wouldn't get your feelings hurt as often, but then again, you have to go all in. You know what I'm saying? So when you go all in, you're putting yourself out there to get your feelings hurt.
Absolutely.
If you're going all in.
But the idea is that you go all in and hopefully meet somebody of equal yoke, like they say, old people, of equal yoke, and it creates fireworks and sparkles and not.
I honestly think that's
Bloodshed
bullshit. I
and
think
death.
that's bullshit.
What?
Why?
I think what I think about that. I think because women
With
will
the
sit,
equal yoke thing?
Being of
women,
equal yoke?
women will sit here and say, listen to me. Women will sit here and say
Fix it.
that they want this certain type of man, this manly man, right?
Right.
Our pride is what keeps us